Divine Rising. It's your sister from another Mr. LovelyFlyShy back with another video. How are you all doing? May all be well with each and every one of you. Before we jump into tonight's video, I would like to first and foremost thank each and every one of you for your continued support. Those of you who consistently comment, like the videos, and just share your thoughts, your opinions, and where, parts of my story, parts of my journey, where it most resonates with you, and you share parts of yours. It is my sincerest pleasure to just show you all complete gratitude for it. Because although you all may not see it, it's quite the battle to be as transparent and authentic with you all. It takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of energy, especially when you're being attacked from every which way, spiritually, that is. Real quick, it'll only take you a second. Go ahead and like this video. I'm gonna give you that second to go ahead and like one. No, I'm just playing. Anywho, you guys, always, find a reason to smile. Do not take life so seriously. Although it is serious, we don't have to take things so serious. But without further ado, we're going to get into tonight's topics, which is going to be a host, which I think will be three prophetic dreams that I've had, either most recently or over the years. So we're going to get into that in this video. I have something to share with you. If you randomly came across this video, God wants you to watch this. God wants you to hear this. You all have no idea what is coming. Whew. I'm shooketh, child. I'm shooketh. Alrighty, sisters and brothers. So I am back. I want to share this dream that I had. I believe if it was not last night, it was the night before. But in this dream, it was like the tone of it was like a sepia. I don't know if you guys know that effect, that color effect for photos. Sepia. Type in SEPIA on Google and you should be able to figure out what I'm talking about, if I'm pronouncing it right. If not, disregard that. But let's proceed. So it was like a sepia color, and there was just beautiful, brilliant, like just light that was, it was like a figure, like a being of some sort, but it was just like bright light, like it was just light, couldn't tell whether it was a man, woman, chick, child, whatever you. It was just brilliant, like brightest light that I could ever fathom, right? Or that I can decipher and interpret in the dream state. And in this dream, there was so much ruckus around me going on. There was chaos. There was destruction. And even mockery. And what I had come to and realized was, oh my God, this is Judgment Day. And this part in the dream specifically struck out to me because it was like this man or this guy that I know like from my past or whatever. And in the dream, as everything is going on and people are like rushing to this brilliant white light and trying to, go on, because it was like a ship awaiting too. It was like this ship, and it was all light, but you could still see the figures, right? And it was like this ladder that came down from the ship, and it was just, oh my gosh, I can't explain it, but like I said, everybody was just running, trying to get to this ship and get on this ship, right? But, you know, you can hear some background chatter with God, the Most High, and these people. And there were people, like I said, it was chaos, it was destruction. People was running about, crying about, weeping and hooping and hollering and what have you, right? And then suddenly, oh Lord, hold on one second, you guys. Okay, that's right. So suddenly that guy that I was telling you guys about, he appeared in the dream, and he was just laughing and carrying on. He was like, this is fake. That ain't God. He was like, that ain't God. Ha 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 ha. He was just laughing and saying how everything was just fake and people were being stupid and stuff like that. And so I'm trying to like wake this guy up, and I'm trying to shake some sense into this guy. And I'm like, dude, wake up. That is God. Like, it is time to get on this ship and go. You know, we can no longer be here anymore. Like, our time here, you know, in this realm is over, you know. And P.S., I'm not pertaining to or relating to death, but this is spiritual. It's celestial. So back to the point. So then I hear God was like chastising me. God was like, he basically called my name and was like, look, if he doesn't want to ascend, that's on him. Straight up, I'm kid you guys not. God said, if he doesn't want to ascend, that's on him. Look up the word ascend if you all are unfamiliar. For those of you who are. And when I woke up, I was shook. I was like, oh my God. And that was a total revelation and a breakthrough within itself, because I was like, that's it. Because I'm starting to connect the dots. Like I said, you guys, this is spiritual. It is celestial. And what's going on today, from my perspective, is there is a great shift taking place upon us. You know, if you want to remain in this lower dimension, in this lower state, in this lower consciousness, state of awareness rather, you will remain here. You see, from my interpretation, the hell that they discuss is the hell that we create for ourselves here. By the loss of control of our minds, the ability to tap within ourselves and tap into the power that we were born and blessed and graced with by the Most High God itself. So I was like, God, why did I have that dream? Like, no, what's that supposed to mean? And God broke it down. Everybody can't go. And I know you catch a lot of people preaching the gospel about everybody can't go, but it is a real fact. And don't miss your place on the ship. Don't miss your place in line, trying to run back to the past, trying to look behind you and try to attempt to save somebody. It ain't your fault if he ain't trying to ascend. Who am I talking to? Come on now. I hear God saying in the spirit, they having the time of their life now. I'm going to let them have it. But when the day of reckoning comes upon many of those who were unprepared, spiritually and mentally first, they will be sorry. So if you all find yourselves alone, do not be in despair in this time. You are never alone. God is elevating you to heights that right now, if he was to reveal it all to you, you wouldn't even be able to handle it. You'd probably have a heart attack and probably croak over somewhere. As big as the bliss and as big as the prosperity and the abundance and as big as the purpose governing over your life is, you would croak over somewhere, y'all. That's why God gives us bits and pieces of where we're going and what he's doing with us through the renewal of our minds, bodies, and our spirits, so that we can become God-like, Christ-like in consciousness, right? In spirit. And so I'm looking around and all this chaos and destruction is happening around me. And I've seen lots of familiar faces. Lots of familiar faces, you guys. But let me tell you God's warning, and I want you all to heed this before I conclude this dream and move on to the other one. Don't you dare turn your back and turn around and miss your place in line and miss your calling. Because guess what? Your spot can go to the next light worker. Your position, your place can go to the next chosen one. Baby, God didn't stop putting purposes and wills and gifts in people when he started with you. When he put yours and embedded yours within you. You better not miss this call. You better not miss this shit, because it's on the way. Alrighty, so dream 2. In the second dream, I actually dreamt this back in 2016. Quick backstory. 2016 was really a big debut year where I was forced to make decisions. I was forced to see the truth in situations relating to my upbringing and, you know, those of whom raised me and things of that nature. And I had really gotten closer to God in that time as well. I was heavily into my relationship with God and just having that that space, just God and me, right? And so in this dream, during this really, really eye-opening and just a highly transformative year within itself, just in terms of just all of the different changes and stuff that was happening, everything that had happened, good or bad, it was a lot going on, all right? So one night, I had this dream. And in this dream, I was on this clear, it was like this clear, crystalline kind of, I want to say, kind of like a 4D, maybe 5D elevator of some sort. It was very like high tech, just like the technology was like basically out of this world, basically. The technology on the elevator. So I'm looking around and I am just in awe. And in the dream, I'm just doing this, just looking around as the elevator is going higher and higher and higher. And I'm just looking around me, like just in awe at everything that I've seen around me, right? And so when I woke from this dream, because, you know, I just had the dream again just recently. So when I woke from this dream, I was like, God, now why did I dream that? I had that dream 5 years ago. I'm having a dream again. And God is saying, listen, I have elevated you before, and I can do it again. What I have planned for you and what work that I will do through you to transform you unrecognizable, you wouldn't even believe it. God is saying, I'm taking you to higher levels, higher altitudes. God is saying, are you ready? Are you prepared Do you have the ability to receive? Did you change your mindset? Did you work on yourself? Did you discipline yourself? How grounded are you really? And, my breaking down of the dream is just simply a reminder from God letting me know that surely nothing is in vain, but also giving me a glimpse again of the vision, the heights and the different levels that many of you are on the way to, many of us. And so God is saying, the ship is about to take off. Are you ready? Because remember, when he put this gift, this purpose, and this vision inside of you, his will and the purpose overall did not just end with you. So you need to take heed. Get busy, I hear. Get busy. God, get busy. What are you waiting on? Get busy.